Namaste and welcome. This yoga practice is about balance. At the time of the equinox now, the periods of day and night are equal, balancing darkness and light. The term Sama-vritti is a reference to a breathing technique in which the inhalation is the same length as the exhalation. Vritti refers to the fluctuations of the mind, and Sama-vritti is a soothing and centering practice which helps to calm the mind. We'll also be doing a nadi shodhanam, which will have a similar effect. So we seek also in our asana practice to balance steadiness and ease by applying reciprocal actions of contraction using muscular energy and expansion with pranic energy. So we're going to start with our nadi shodhanam, this alternate nostril breathing. In preparation for these practices, you might wish to clean the nostrils, either with tissue or more preparation would be to use the neti pot. And a neti pot has a narrow spout that you can fit into your nostril, and you fill it with a saline solution that you can kind of pour in one nostril and have it dribble out the opposite, and then you switch and pour in the opposite, and so that sort of just flushes all the dust and dirt out of the mucous membranes there in the nostrils, and the saline solution helps to drain the sinuses. For our nadi shodhanam, we have the hand gesture, mudra, Vishnu mudra. Folding the first two fingers into the palm, use the thumb and ring finger to alternately open or close one nostril at a time. This mudra, this Vishnu mudra, helps to bring balance into the body, both physically and energetically. Okay, so we go to describing these nadis. The nadis, Ida and Pingala, representing the lunar Shakti energy, and Pingala, the solar or Shiva energy. And by transcending these opposites, our objective is to open a third nadi, the Sushumna nadi. So these nadis originate at the root, and the Ida and Pingala crisscross back and forth like the caduceus of the medical community, terminating at the nostrils, the two nostrils, Ida on the left, Pingala on the right, crisscrossing at each of the major chakras. So once these two nadis are balanced and sort of canceling one another, then this third nadi, the Sushumna nadi, which is a subtle energy channel rising through the spinal column and then meeting at the head. Okay, so these are balancing or canceling these two opposite forces, so that this transcendent Sushumna energy can flow, and this will ultimately awaken Kundalini Shakti to arise and pierce each of the chakras, so that our Atman, our individual soul, and Brahman, the cosmic soul, are merged together. Okay, so the actual practice There's many varieties you can read about. The one I'll describe here is to exhale through one nostril, inhale through the opposite for 3 cycles, and then reverse the direction for 3 cycles. Okay? And there's more advanced versions where you have breath retention at the top of the inhale or at the end of the exhale, but those are more advanced and should only be practiced once you've mastered the basics. Okay? So here we are sitting in a comfortable seated position with the head, neck, and trunk all in alignment. So a plumb line, right from the crown down to the sitting bones. And with our Vishnu Mudra, we're going to first fill the lungs, close the right, and slowly exhale through the left. Close the left, inhale through the right for that same equal count of 3. Continue exhaling left, count to 3, and inhale right, counting to 3. And one more cycle this way. Now, after inhaling to the right, exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. And exhale right. Inhale left. And exhale right. And inhale left. And just rest the hands. And breathe as though your whole body breathes. And sense if there's equal flow of air in both nostrils now, more balanced. Okay, let's begin the asana. Physical balance. Coming on to hands and knees and table pose. We'll start by limbering up the spine. Exhale to cat. Inhale, cow. Matching the length of the exhalation to equal inhalation. This is called Sama-vritti. Coming back to a level spine. Balance now on the left knee. Lift up the right leg. Strengthen in the core. Maintain that equal breath. Next stage is to extend the left arm. And then rest the left hand, right knee down. Let's circle the hips and give the hips some freedom now. And reverse circles. Now, the second side. You're balancing on the right knee, lifting the left leg. Strengthen through the core. And balance on the left hand, lift the right arm up. Each inhale, lift and extend. And exhale, strengthen back to the core. And now we'll rest, hands and knees down. And going to going to downward dog. Yes. So, lifting up the knees, soften the knees, arch the lower back. And on the exhale, lengthen the arms, pressing the hips back. Pulsing with the breath. Relaxing on the inhale and re-energizing on the exhale. Balancing. Now a little more balance. Let's lift up the right leg in three-legged dog. And we'll switch, right foot down, lift the left leg. And lower, and walk the feet forward to the hands. And roll the back up to stand. And open the palms forward, or Sama-vritti. Okay, this balanced standing posture. So really being aware of the balance in the soles of the feet, so that the balance between the inner edges and the outer edges are equal. The balance between the front of the feet and the heels is equal. The inner body, heart lifting, head of the arm bones lifting up into the shoulders, so that the chest can open to breathe complete breaths. At the same time, inner thighs spiral back to keep the hips from pushing forward. So the sides of the ribs back, thighs back. So you have equal expansion in the front of the body and in the back of the body. All right, now a little bit more, warming up, so sun salute. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Hands down, walk it back to downward dog. Inhale to high plank. And exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, rest. Inhale, table pose. And exhale, downward dog. And keep breathing, downward dog. And look up, step or hop forward. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, standing, Tadasana. And exhale, Sama-vritti. Let's do a second sun salute, Surya Namaskara. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step it back, and exhale, lower to the ground. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, table. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bend the knees. And then hop or step forward. Folding over the hips. Exhale. Inhale, lift it up. Now, bring the legs together. Bend the knees. Squat down to chair pose. And standing, inhale. And exhale, rest. Now, let's add some more balance to that chair pose. Balance on left leg, cross the right ankle, over the left knee. Now, it may be holding on to that leg is necessary, or bending, squatting down deeper. The ankle will stay where you put it. The lower your hips are, the lower your center of gravity, making the balance easier. Okay, switch to the second side. Balance on the right leg. Bend the knees and cross the left ankle over the right knee. Hold it there, or keep squatting down so it stays. Great, good. You got this. Release, left foot down, and lift the arms. And then relax. Rest the arms down. Okay. Next balance is tree pose. So press the palms together. Soften the knees. Then turn the right knee out to the side. Toe touch with the right foot, or start to lift that right foot up. Pressed against the inner left leg. Keeping steady breath. Even may choose to lift the arms. There. Good. Now we'll switch. Lower the right leg to Sama-vritti. Find that balance. And balancing on the right leg, turn the left knee out to the side. Press palms together, hugging to the midline. The left foot can lift up and press against the inner right shin. You may wish to lift the arms like the branches of a tree growing. Excellent. Now release and rest the feet and arms. We can proceed to warrior. Okay, I'll face this way. So step the right foot back to warrior one. Slight bend in the left knee. And reach the arms up. Take complete breaths. Fill the lungs to their full capacity. And then empty out every bit of air. Now lean forward, balance on that left leg, toe touch with the back foot. Once you have that balance, lift the back leg up. Keep lifting the back thigh, bringing your back parallel to the mat. And then step back to warrior one. And take a vinyasa. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot back. And inhale to high plank. Exhale, lower. And then inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Look up, step the right foot forward, lower the left heel down. Gradually stand, warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Lean it forward, warrior three, balance on the right leg, toe touch with the back foot, and then slowly lift the back leg. Keep lifting the back thigh. Trying to keep hips level. And step back to warrior one. And release. A vinyasa. Hands down, right foot back. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. And look up, step or hop forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, Tadasana, and exhale, Sama-vritti. All right, good. Let's go on with hand to foot. So it may not be your foot that you hold, it might be your leg. We'll balance on the left leg, lift the right knee up, and you can hold under that right thigh, draw the shoulders back, and extend the right leg. Another option is to hold the big toe and extend that leg. And release. Sama-vritti. And try the second side here. I'll face you. Lift the left knee. You can also use a strap, a loop of the strap around the foot. I'll demonstrate that. So if you want to use the strap, you can just put that around the foot and that leg up and stretch it forward. All right, release that also. All right, so I'll keep demonstrating with the strap as we go on to dancer pose. So I'll make a loop and hold the loop in the palm of my hand, the palm face up, and step on the loop with the right foot. Okay. And start to balance on the left leg. Bring the right heel behind you. Spin the elbow forward. And then try and join left hand to the strap behind the head. Natarajanasana, dancer pose. All right, now release that side and hold the strap in the left hand. Step into the loop, balancing on the right foot. Lift the left leg up. Spin the elbow forward. Carefully join the right hand to the strap. And open up the chest, kicking that left foot back. Sides of the neck back. And the hands lifting that foot higher. All right, now resting, leg down. Okay, let's go to the wide leg forward bend. Open the legs to a wide angle. Rest the hands in front of you. And then glide from side to side. Walk the hands to the left. Open the left toes out. And keep walking those hands away. Lowering the hips, lowering the chest. Now, walk the hands back to the right side, turn the left toes in, spin the right toes out. And just keep walking those hands away, lowering the hips. Lifting up through the armpits and shoulders so there's no collapse or pinching in the back of the neck. And walk the hands to the center. Turn the right toes in and bend the right knee. Squat down towards the right heel. Skandasana. Keep the right hand down and lift the left arm up. Twist and look up to the left hand. And then switch left hand down. Walk the hands cross to the left. Squat towards the left heel. Keeping the left hand down, lift the right arm up. And draw the shoulder blades together. Good. Lower the right hand and stand. Lift the hips, I should say. As we keep the legs wide, spin the right toes out for warrior two. Stand with the back vertical, not leaning over the right hip, but just balancing the hips, the shoulders above the hips. Take complete breaths. Expanding on the inhale, contracting on the exhale. Balancing these opposites so they cancel one another. Now take the right elbow to the knee, the left arm, reach over the head. Side angle pose, Parsvakonasana. And deeper versions. This is going to require a little readjustment of the transmitter, and then the right hand can come down to the mat or to a block. Bring the left hand to the left hip, tap the back foot in, and reach ahead of the right foot with the right hand. Could be to a block or to the floor, and transfer all the weight into the right leg. Slowly lift the left leg behind you. Keeping the left toes turned out to the side. And then try reaching the left arm up. Or a half moon pose, or Ardha Chandrasana. Some can try to balance without the right hand touching the floor. Now step back, warrior two, and then pivot the feet, turn the left toes out. Bend the left knee for warrior. Virabhadrasana. Good. Expanding with the inhale. Contracting muscular energy on the exhale. Side angle, Parsvakonasana. Reach the right arm over the ear. Tuck the left hip under. Roll the right hip back. Try and maintain that alignment in the shoulders and hips while bringing the left hand down to a block or to the floor. Bring the right hand to the right hip for Ardha Chandrasana. Reach around in front of the left foot, tap the back foot in, and lift up the right leg. Open the toes to the side. And then open the right arm. Energize through the core. Press down through the standing leg and try to lift that left hand up and reach it forward. Now step back to warrior two. It's a little smoother. Great. And lower. Arms come down to kneeling. Need a little more space here. Okay. Okay. Curl the toes under. Lift the knees for downward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Keep the knees soft. Strengthen through the core to lengthen the arms and back as you exhale. Now, balance on the right arm as you turn the heels to the right for a side plank. Lift the left arm. And if you need help with that, lower the right knee and press the right knee down to open the chest more. Otherwise, keep balancing on the outer edge of the right foot and lift the left leg. Next stage is bind that left foot, lift that. Now we're going to flip it over and back to down dog, but keep balancing on that right leg. Tuck the left knee into the chest and balance on the left arm. Lift the right arm and slide the left leg under. Stargazer. More balance. Bind that left foot. Lift it forward. To the outer edge. Back to down dog. Whee! Okay. Let's rest down. Take time to sit back in child's pose. Come back to down dog. Go back to side plank. Balance on the left arm. Turn the heels to the left and lift the right arm up. You can keep both legs down or try and lift the right leg. Maybe you're binding the right foot with the right hand. Oops. Try that again. Now, flip it over, right hand down, and take the right leg up, bend the knee, tuck it in, and turn to the left. Now binding the outside of the foot with the left hand, lift that leg up. Back to down dog. Woo, that's tough. And then come to squat. Malasana. Wide feet, bend the knees. Tuck the elbows inside. Concentrate on that Sama-vritti, the equal inhale and equal exhale. We'll try Bakasana, an arm balance. Press the hands down, lift the heels up. Then squeeze the knees in against the upper arms. Tighten and lift through the navel. And keep leaning forward till one foot lifts And then the second foot, they come together. And then you shoot back to plank pose. Ta-da! And rest. Let's rest in crocodile pose. Makarasana. From here, we're going to sit up. Bring the legs forward. And balance on the sitting bones for Navasana, boat pose. Try and extend the legs straight. Keep the heart lifting, the shoulders back. And balance on the sitting bones. Good. Good. One more. And then rest the feet down. Open the legs to a wide angle. Lift up and press forward onto the front of the sitting bones. Draw the lower back in by either using the hands behind you to help support, or the muscular energy in the core and in the thighs pressing down. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, expand, lengthen the legs, spread the toes, and exhale, melt forward. And inhale up to a straight back. We can lift up the knees. Open the knees here. And thread the arms inside the knees, shins. Fold forward over the hips, drawing the shoulder blades down the back, lengthen the heart forward, and on the exhale, tighten the tummy. Now, we'll lift up the back, releasing the arms. And let's go. I'm going to save time for our final practice. So lay on your back. Invert the legs. Lift the legs. Hold the back of the thighs. And then open the legs to a wide angle. Flexing the ankles. And then bend the knees, round the back, and rock yourself back into plow. Extend the legs behind the head, straighten the knees. Bring the hands around to the lower back, hold the kidneys, and then bend the knees, lift the knees up, and arch the lower back so you have a little platform to hold with your hands. Inverted action pose, it's called. If there's no counterindications in the neck or spine, you can go on to your shoulder stand, lifting the hips up a little straighter, the knees straighter. And interesting variations. You can try to open the legs or split the legs. You can even try and bind one foot. And if you're splitting one direction, so split the legs the opposite way. Try and bind the foot. And finish with happy baby. Round the back and roll down, holding the feet or the ankles until your back is flat. Expand with the inhalation, easefully, stira, sukha, and strengthen on the exhalation, steadily, stira. This balance between sukha and stiram is what's described in the Yoga Sutras as the basis for asana. Steadiness and ease joined like Shakti and Shiva. Now release and rest. Stretch out the legs, lift the arms overhead, and take a full body stretch, moving every muscle, fingers, toes, hands and feet, the wrists and the ankles, and the head and the neck, the shoulders, and the hips and the back, in the mouth, the tongue, and then finally rest and bring the arms by your side and the palms face up. The spine neutral, chest open, and ready to relax and rest and let go of all that effort now, to melt into the floor, calmly and peacefully, releasing all the tension and all that effort. And we will go on with the practice of Sushumna breathing. So just breathe for a moment as though your whole body breathes. Inhaling, you nourish your body. And exhaling, release any tension. Let it go. Next, bring your awareness to the touch of breath in the nostrils. And try and sense if one nostril is breathing more comfortably and fully than the other nostril. And just focus your attention on that nostril, whichever side that is. Imagining the breath flowing up through the nostril to a point between the eyebrows at the third eye. And exhaling from the third eye down through that same nostril. Continue practicing on this side until it becomes effortless. Very good. Next, you're going to switch your awareness to the opposite nostril and just intentionally relax that side of your face, relax that nasal passage, and focus all your attention on air flowing up through that nostril to the third eye and back down through the same nostril. It may seem difficult at first, but with practice it'll become easier and more effortless. Very good. Next, we're going to combine both nostrils as though there was only one central channel and breathe evenly through those nostrils so that the central channel fills with air and it flows up to the third eye. And on the exhale, follow that breath from the third eye down through the central channel, Sushumna. Both nostrils breathing equally, so there's no separation. There's union between Shiva and Shakti, so that we can awaken the coiled serpent energy at the base of the spine, the Kundalini Shakti. Calming the mind. And ultimately merging our individual soul, the Atman, with the Brahman, the universal soul, the cosmic soul. Continue breathing with your Sushumna breath, harmonizing and balancing these two opposites, Shakti and Shiva, the lunar and solar energies. Merging them together to achieve liberation from all suffering. start to awaken your body, deepen the breath, stretch, move, and become more conscious to slowly move yourself over to your side. And then carefully lift yourself up to a seated position. Find a balanced seat. The crown of the head balanced over the sitting bones, like a plumb line, straight down through the spine. Good posture is essential for this Sushumna awakening, opening. Now, bless you. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your presence. And thank you for your deep soul beauty. Namaste.